Hey yo, it's time to roar, get loud, let's ignite. Jeremy B in the house, we keeping it tight. Every weekday at 11, we ready to ride. Lions Talk Live, come and join the pride. Waking up early, it's that morning grind. Tune in to the show, leave the troubles behind. Jeremy B's the king, with the voice like thunder. Every word he spits, it's a lyrical wonder. Got the lions around, sharp and fierce. When we hear one pride, you can't help but feel your heart pierce. Talking all the topics, keep it real, keep it raw. With a lion's mentality, we're ready for the roar. One pride, it feels right. Jeremy B bringing the heat, morning light. Every weekday at 11, we taking flight. Lions Talk Alive, yeah, we ready to bite. One pride, hear us loud. Jeremy's in the zone, making us proud.
This is a Huddle Sports Network broadcast. You can find us on Roku TV, Amazon Fire TV, Facebook, and of course YouTube. Get all your NFL news here first.
Oh, the music stopped. Hi, how's everybody doing? Welcome to the NFL Roundtable Talk. I got my buddies in here with me. I got Will Vogel, the villain, Keegan Eckert.
Hello.
We got Jamie Malloy, also known as DJ Dog Tag. We got Ken the Bear fan from Ken and Ken in the Morning. And we got Michael Johnson, Skull fan extraordinaire.
How y'all doing?
I won't acknowledge your college team because I hate them. Oh, look at us. We got a bearded Packer fan. Woo! We got a kitty can.
What's up there, caged kitty?
So us people in Detroit got to celebrate the day. We forced a game 5 in baseball.
Oh,
at home or away, game 5?
And that is away. That isn't. We just did it's the 2-2-1 is the way they do the 5. The best of 5 series. And it is Scooble starting in game 5. Hopefully he can finally beat the Mariners this time. Because for some reason the bats go so quiet he can't win.
Yeah, that was a fun game this afternoon. My Yankees are about to be eliminated.
Thank God.
Whatever.
After the first game, I kind of knew that was happening, and I'm not trying to be a dick about it.
No, I know. We looked terrible. Aaron Boone, I hope you get fired.
And it was worse the second game. The second game was even worse. It was so bad. I was like, man, Will, what's going on with your Yankees?
Yeah.
Oh, Ken caught it. I saw that. He chuckled in the corner.
No, the Blue
Well,
Jays are a
hey,
tough
look at
team.
it this way. The Tigers, the Guardians, everybody that's eliminated or about to be eliminated or playing an elimination game in 2 days, they're all doing better than the Mets.
Yes. Yes, they are.
Come on. I don't even watch baseball, and I know that bar's in hell.
I hope
The Yankees
Phillies
got there
make it
without
this year.
Juan Soto and $300 million. How about that?
Yeah, and it looks like Alonso's probably going to leave too.
I don't blame him.
I don't either.
Hey JB,
Yeah.
look at my new cup, bro.
Oh, that's nice. Needs to be burned in hell.
Burn in hell. Burn.
Oh, I'm just fucking with you. But hey, Minnesota got it done.
By the skin of their teeth.
Hey, it was probably the most competitive game out of all the games
It really was.
because the rest of them,
my
it was
favorite
like
game of the weekend was the Seahawks Buccaneers game. That game was a lot of fun.
I don't know if anybody watched the Lions game at 425, especially the week 5 people that didn't have any dogs in the fight this week that were on the bye, Ken and Ken. But at no time did I think the Bengals were in that game.
No way they were.
No.
Okay.
They
I was
are
gonna say,
lost.
the score from because I didn't watch the game. I watched the updates of the score. It looked like they were catching fire.
In the fourth quarter, yeah.
Yeah.
But at that point, we were so far ahead, all we had to do is match. You know what I'm saying? And that's what they did. They just basically, if they scored, we scored. They scored, we scored. If they punted, we punted. We played a position game.
Gotcha. Okay.
I mean, even Ken brought that up. The last 2 weeks, the Lions' position game has been amazing.
Yeah, I was on JB's Wednesday show where he was going through the PFF rankings of the position groups. Oh my goodness. Amazing numbers.
Yeah,
Here's the
I
thing.
believe all those. But
They made that game because I actually started Detroit's defense on my fantasy league this week.
I have them too. They're so
And I was
good.
like, okay, I mean, this is looking good. And then I started seeing the score like change. I'm like, what the hell? And look I like Ken started out watching that game, and there we go. We shared their last X destination, and I was like, I don't have to pay attention to this game, motherfucker. I have to pay attention to this game. I was like, what the hell, Detroit? And here's the thing. I have a couple things. Jeremy's already heard me say this. I'm mad at the amount of disrespect the Detroit Lions showed David Montgomery with his sister being there. I mean, you can't let the guy catch a touchdown too and get the trifecta? What's up, Detroit? Why are you going to do your guy dirty like that? Okay, I'm joking with that. But defensively, though, it's like they let the foot off the gas, and Cincinnati started to climb back into this. And, look, anytime you give a team a thought that, maybe we can do this, sometimes they do. And for me, that was worrisome because even though Detroit was able to pull it out, correct it, play tick for tack, that doesn't always work. Hi, Buffalo Bills. I'm talking to you today. So, you know what I mean? It's like they almost gave up one they shouldn't have and made it too interesting.
Yeah, it was very close to the score I predicted to begin with, if you actually think about it. Because I said the Lions would score 38. They scored 37.
Well, yeah, great. You scored 37, but you let a team with a high school quarterback put up, 27 points on you?
Yeah, and 21 of them, no, it was 24 points, and 21 of them came in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, it was
right after Terrion Arnold got hurt.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just saying.
It was very weird that, when Terrion Arnold was in the game, guess who didn't have a touchdown?
Jamar.
I wouldn't be in freak out mode if I'm a Lions fan, don't get me wrong. But at the same time, I'd be like, is this something I'm going to have to worry about going forward? You know what I mean?
I don't think it's something to worry about. I just think it got to the point where the scoring was happening so fast on both sides of the ball, neither defense got a rest. Both of the defenses were gassed.
Throw Mitch back up. I love that comment. Mitch, you know what? I'll give you that. I'll give you that, Mitch. Fine. I'll give you that. You get a pass because Mitch made a great comment there. Okay, fine. I'll give you that, Mitch. But I think then maybe we need to sign some. We might need to bring some guys up from the practice squad, get some youth in there. I don't know, but I'm not. I wouldn't be overly concerned because, am I concerned you guys are going to lose to Kansas City this week? No, I'm not. But
I did my realistic preview like I always do. If everything goes right, I think we're going to win by 7. If it falls apart, they'll win by 3. That's just where I'm at. But here's the crazy thing, and this concerns you, Ken, because you play this team. The Browns trade Joe Flacco to the Bengals. And it can't be worse than Browning. But wouldn't it be the shit if the same quarterback is a part of 2 different teams that beat the Packers this year?
Yeah, there's a lot of wishful thinking in that. That offensive line in Cincinnati is just going to get an old man killed.
Yeah, well, we said the same thing about the Browns' old line. Yet
they were only missing 1 tackle.
Who's got a better O line, the Browns or the Bengals? That's a question. But I'll tell you one thing: who's got better weapons, Bengals or Browns?
Bengals easily.
So could that be a tick for tack? Browns?
Yeah,
but Browns got a way better running game. Quinton Junkins is tearing it up.
That's about all they got.
They had a quarterback that couldn't. All you do.
Yeah, but wait, did Junkins? What did Junkins have against the Packers? Because that was the first game they started to use him. They waited till late. That most of
if I
that game
remember
wasn't.
right.
He didn't have a shit ton of yards, but he
Yeah.
got the touchdown.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he had a touchdown and
That
about
was the
80
first
yards.
game. That was the first game he really got any kind of carries at all and got the touchdown. So he was much better the following week. But I mean,
that was his first game in the NFL. He didn't play nothing in the preseason. He wasn't in
Yeah.
OTAs. He wasn't in shit because of all of his legal shit. And then now he's got settled in. He's doing the same stuff he did at Ohio State.
but I'll take the Bengals receiving core and tight end core over the Browns.
No, Browns got a way better
tight
tight
end.
end.
You got Javid and Njoku on the Browns.
Yeah.
Solid.
Did y'all see him when he traded jerseys with Justin Jefferson? That dude's built like a brick shithouse.
Yeah, so's DK Metcalf. How's that been helping him?
That's DK.
I'm just saying.
But yet again, Njoku's job might be on the line with him and playing great.
Yeah.
So, and we had another trade this week, and it got swept under the rug because like a half hour after it happened, we had the Joe Flacco trade happen, and that was Oweh from the Ravens to the Chargers for Alohi Gilman, the safety, because they need safety help with Kyle Hamilton out half the year.
Yeah, you know what that was?
That was two brothers helping each other's roster out, is what it was.
Yeah. They were on the
No,
phone,
that was the general manager going after his pick from 2021 that he took 31st overall for the Ravens, and now he finally got him back on the Chargers.
And
but you couldn't tell me that the Harbaugh brothers aren't on the phone together talking a little shop, as they probably do, and maybe the GM put a bug in his ear, hey, can you mention this to your brother? But that whole trade went through the Harbaughs.
So I want
go ahead.
I wanted to point out, I agree with JB about the Gilman's going to help with the safety position because Hamilton's injured. And also, Oweh is going to help with the pass rush for the Chargers because Khalil Mack's out.
Yeah, it's a good trade for both teams.
It is.
So, I was looking at the Ravens' injury report, looking for the Lamar situation. Kyle Hamilton back at practice.
I think what I read after reading about the trade is they like to play with three safety. They like playing with three safeties.
Yeah.
So, I mean, people need to understand, though, this is in no way the fire sales or the trade deadline barrage is starting.
No.
Look at the one trade was two brothers helping each other out, like mutually beneficial trade. No one was buying or selling anything. And really, the Flacco trade was, hey, look, we just benched him for the rookie. He's not going to play the rest of the year because it's now the rookie's time to shine. And, hey, you need a quarterback as well. Burrow's out, and, well, you got a JV quarterback. So, yeah, give us a little something for him and fine. Because you know what that trade's akin to, right? Like people that, we don't get it in the North because we're used to the rivalry of the Bears-Packers. Well, that's their version of Bears-Packers. It's an in-state rivalry, division rivalry. So the fact that this trade happened in season, could you imagine if the Bears and Packers had a trade like this? I don't think it's ever happened.
It don't happen in our division. You know why? Because we would rather let them walk.
Yep.
And give somebody trade capital.
So this was a big deal for that aspect alone. That Cleveland was willing to give not only their division but their state rival a quarterback that they're going to start right away.
And if you look at it, the deeper part of the trade, they swapped 6th round picks, and the Bengals got a 5th round back also.
Yeah.
So that means he was only worth 2 day 3 picks. It's not like they were trading away, it's not like they were trading away Tom Brady.
Well, it was like a day 3 and a fraction, right? Depending on how many spots the difference is positive for him. Yeah. So now. And that makes sense.
It makes sense money-wise for the Browns, who are struggling for next year to get under the cap, because right now I think they said they're going to be $11 million over next year to start the season before the cap goes up.
I'll tell you in a second.
That's what I saw.
So, my opinion on this. brain fart. But on this trade, Joe Flacco trade, honestly, I'm surprised the Browns got what they got for him. Like,
So for next year, they're $9 million in the hole, but for this year, they're 14.8 positive. So if they stay at that number, I know some of it carries over. I can't remember what the percentage carries from this year to next. I don't think it's 100%. Correct me if I'm wrong. I think it's a percentage, not the full amount. So they're probably before, and they have under contract for next year because it's Cleveland, 44 on active roster. So right now they're looking at probably having 20 million in cap with 44 signed. We'll just say it evens out. So they're gonna have to sign about 9 guys. That includes their draft picks on the roster with about 20 mil. So they're actually okay. Sorry, Keegan.
You're good. So with Flacco being traded on the Brown side trade, good trade. You're getting rid of money, and also Flacco. You basically Gabriel took over Flacco's starting job. We all knew that. We all knew at some point that was going to happen. And from the Bengal side, really, you trade for Joe Flacco when there's Kirk Cousins that's available, Jameis Winston, and Russell Wilson just lost his job too. So out of those three, I would have taken those three any day before Flacco.
Sure. Good point.
Money. Bengals don't have it.
Exactly.
No, seriously, like the next one.
I'm going to say Flacco is the cheapest one of all of those.
Oh, yeah.
That Keegan just read off.
Well, and here's the thing. Look at Deshaun Watson. If he's under contract next year, they can't cut him. If they cut him, it's $80 million in dead. The good news for Cleveland fans, and we do send to Cleveland's X count, Cleveland, I've got good news for you. In 2027, if he's a post-June 1st designated cut, Deshaun Watson will only carry $25 million of dead cap, and you'll save 1.3. So that's the good, because next year it's $80 million. Now, if he makes it 2028, it's $16 million in dead cap, and you only save 1.3. So there's a light at the end of the tunnel for Cleveland now.
Okay,
Which Deshaun Watson.
But they guys are here. $50 million this year.
No, they don't. They reduced it. They extended him out with dead years. His cap hit this year was under 10 million.
Was it? Okay.
Yeah. But anyway,
his cap number for this year is 35.9.
10.
We've got guys in the chat that I've been trying to play the music for. You guys keep talking every time I try to say it. So here we go.
Yeah, 10.
Look at, what was that, Keegan? That was great.
So we play that song for who else? I only see Motown. I only see a couple comments.
Ricky Saccott, Paul Jones.
Smoking Dad.
Smoking Dad's not here yet.
No, for people we play.
He gets it on his own. The other guys, I make sure when I see them, they get it.
Hey, JB.
Yeah.
Guess who I got to see after 30 days?
The grandbaby? Or your wife? The wife.
The wife.
The wife.
Hello, Dally. Did I say it right?
I think we might have lost sound.
But so let me clarify. Deshaun Watson is on the PUP. His PUP number is 35.9. So how much of that counts towards the actual cap they can spend? I know there's math with that. They get a rebate of a little bit, but his cap number this year was 35 mil. Next year's cap number is stupid, but there's light at the end of the tunnel.
They said with the restructure, the actual there's cap hit, and then there's what hits the cap. You know what I'm saying? It's weird how they do that. That's how they finagle the numbers. We always see it all the time. Where it says, this is the cap hit, but this is what it counts against the cap. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And they said
his
that
dead cap money is stupid.
Oh yeah, it's still stupid because when they restructured, what they did was they bundled it all into dead cap.
Well, yeah, because 2026 is his last year of get base salary at 46 million, and then 27, 28 are void years, but they carry massive dead cap. If I mean, you're still talking at least after the 26 season, they can cut him and only take 25 million in dead cap. That's their next. That's their only opportunity because if they cut him this year, 81 million dead cap. They cut him next year, 80 million in dead cap. But at least the lights at the end of the tunnel.
Contract in history.
Oh yeah.
No,
no.
Brock Osweiler was the worst contract in history.
I mean, I can go into Derek Bell when he signed with the Steelers or the Pirates, but that was the dumbest contract.
What about Kirk Cousins with Atlanta? I mean, he's fleeced them for $100 million.
Yeah, but
whose
everyone expected that.
Kirk Cousins has finessed 3 teams in his whole career. He has made more money than Tom Brady and has no one playoff win.
Kirk Cousins, man, that dude. You know what's sad? You can't hate Kirk Cousins. He's just a nice guy.
Yeah. No, he's a great guy, but he's Kirk Finesse Cousins.
Yeah, you would have too if you could, right? You would have done it too, right?
I wish you would have stayed in Minnesota.
Career earnings. Kirk Cousins' career earnings to date. I'll round it up because it's only a few dollar difference. $294 million. Potential earnings still for Kirk Cousins with the current contract, $412 million. Well, 411. I'll round that one down. That's ridiculous. Yeah.
Paying a known Uncle Touchy $50 million a year guaranteed. Nothing will ever beat that.
I mean, the Bobby Bonilla contract was awesome too.
I was just about to mention that, brother. Still going. You got 11 more years on that contract?
Yeah, something like that.
And then 2 years past that is when Griffey ends.
So what else for news, JB? Sorry.
Well, we did get good news on the Lions front for us. Kerryon Arnold doesn't even have to hit the IR.
Awesome.
Hallelujah.
That's good.
He won't be playing this week, but he's not going to the IR.
I thought I saw Dan Campbell, something about him saying that he was yesterday or something like that.
No. They said it's good news and we will not have to go to the IR.
Okay.
And Amik Robertson, and Andrew Schefter talked out his butt on that post yesterday. It is likely that Kerryon Arnold will miss the season, and Amik Robertson will be gone way longer than 4 weeks. He was put on the 4-week IR.
Hey, he CYO'd himself when he said likely.
Yeah.
And you know how many clicks that man got? He made money with that post.
Oh, yeah.
How about the one that Campbell debunked earlier?
Which one was that?
About the hut stuff that they were calling.
They were saying that him and Brad Holmes were calling about the low blocks on Hutchinson. There's so much clickbait out there about that stuff.
But it was Shefty that posted it, which was hilarious.
I know.
Yeah, but you guys gotta remember, we talked about this pre-show. I don't think JB were listening. Most of you guys weren't here. Keegan was. All these guys are monetized on X, on YouTube, on Facebook. Dude, all these posts they do where you guys are clicking in and say, oh my God, you're an idiot, he's not going to be out. Every time you click on that article or comment on that article, they are getting paid. There is a method to their madness. Partially, they want to get the scoop out to you. Yes. The other piece is they want you clicking, and they want you furiously arguing amongst yourselves in the comments because that's how they make their additional money besides these mega contracts they get from ESPN, CBS, and wherever they work for. But, I mean, just stop falling for it.
So, wait, you mean picking on other teams gets you followers?
Yep.
It'll get you engagement. It can get you engagement. Like none of us here engagement farm. Those guys engagement farm like a mother.
I don't have time for all that crap.
I know, neither do I.
Yes, you do. You're fucking retired.
Okay, I don't have the mental time. How's that?
All right.
Ah,
I'd rather play with the grandbaby.
I'm not complaining about that. Not at all.
Here, I thought you were worried about your shuffleboard strategy.
Not that old.
Come on! You're only like 2 years away from it, man. You got to start prepping.
Well, JB is older than me. So JB, how's your shuffleboard game going? Because according to Ken, you should be knee deep in it.
I wouldn't know. I haven't played shuffleboard since I was 29.
Hold on, but you have played shuffleboard.
I lived in a retirement community. Because
all right, my point still stands.
Wait.
Might have had to take extra steps to get there, but it still got made.
Let me finish. I was able to rent a trailer where all I had to pay was electricity, and I only paid $200 a month because it was in a retirement.
Oh, nice.
Modular home down in Zephyrhills, Florida.
And
so you tell me.
And you know what's going to happen? In about a month or two, we'll get, hey, JB's like, hey, guys, I need a week off. And we'll be like, why? Because I'm moving. Where are you moving to? I'm moving to Florida. Where in Florida? He's gonna have his golf cart.
I'm never going back.
Dude, he's gonna have that big shuffleboard tournament coming up, isn't there?
No, you know where he's gonna move though. He's single. Where do you think he's gonna move in Florida?
Hey guys, I'll be right back. I gotta help my daughter.
All right.
Yep.
Hey, Mike.
I'm waiting for JB to say, hey guys, I'm moving to the Villages. And what's scary is I know a guy that I served in the military with. He's a chief warrant officer. He's retiring and he's moving to the Villages.
Yeah. That's you, Ken, not JD.
Oh no, I'll never move to the Villages. I'm staying right here in Pensacola.
What the hell are the Villages?
You've never heard of the Villages?
Oh my God! Send him, Ken. Send him the commercial.
Dude, the Villages is the STD capital of the country, and it's a retirement community.
Or the web.
I mean, these guys hang loofahs on their golf carts to signify certain things, put it that way.
Jeez.
They don't use pineapples, they use loofahs.
Okay, Motown Mitch, I was trying to explain it, but everybody wanted to go off on the deep end instead of letting me finish. I hated Florida because I can't stand over 80 degrees and humidity so bad I need scuba gear to breathe.
Absolutely.
I don't have that issue here. That's in Central Florida where he was. I get that. Yeah, it's a little humid down there for sure.
A little?
Yeah.
Lauderdale was bad too. I lived in Lauderdale for a couple months.
You wake up, you walk outside, and you're drenched in sweat before you get to your mailbox.
What I hated about living in the I-4 corridor in Orlando, you get all the humidity coming off the Gulf, all the humidity coming off the Atlantic that meets in Orlando, and every afternoon at 3 p.m. it dumps rain on you. So you can never ride your motorcycle to work. Now, the Panhandle's not like that, but anywho.
But I'm still saying, hey, the Bengals said, hey, Jake Browning can't beat anybody. The only reason why he won that game versus Miami is he came in the fourth quarter with 2 minutes to go and had to throw 3 passes. So let's get Joe Flacco because at least he beat the Packers.
I think it'd be funny if he beats them again.
It would be funny because it'd be the first time that a quarterback played for 2 teams outside the conference to beat a team twice.
Yeah. And I want to know if that happens. Are we going to still see Packer shows on the network that week, or are they just going to take the week off?
No, I was going to say we don't go ghost like a lot of other fan bases.
Don't say this guy.
Or this guy.
I didn't ghost. What did I do? Didn't I come in that Monday on Ken and Ken and tell you good game? I didn't go into details. I didn't hide. I stayed on the show. I answered questions. You know why? Because you know what? I had one bright shining spot. And guess what? We found out Isaac Tesla does have two hands this past weekend. He finally used his left hand with his right at the same time.
I was waiting to hear the rant about it was week 1 and they were still discombobulated.
No, I'm not gonna rant. We all know what it was. I've said it.
I was mainly talking about that. I was mainly talking about the guy above me. He has protected your lines on week 1.
Oh yeah, I was wondering if he was going to become Ken the Lions fan.
No, because you know what though? I mean, in all fairness though, we all say the same thing every year. Well, week 1 and week 2 are like the preseason. And after the Packers win week 1, they act like, look, this is why we're the best team in football because we beat the Lions in week 1. Really? The preseason? And you talk about the Bears being preseason champs every year? I mean, dude, really? Week 1's not what you hang your hat on. Hang your hat on a week 8 victory.
There is one thing that hasn't happened. There has not been, in the Super Bowl era, one team that has gone undefeated in the preseason that's gone to the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
Cough,
on
cough,
that note,
Ravens.
The Chiefs.
What's up, Petty?
The Chiefs started at 2-3 in what, 18 or 21 was it, and still went 12-5. And to the AFC Championship game. I forget what year. I did read that, but I don't remember what year. Sorry, guys.
That being
I
said,
just wanted.
it is almost time to go to the Pick Ems here shortly, because the Jason Oweh, Alohi, Gilman, and a swap of 6th-round picks. That wasn't that big. It was a good trade for both teams. But it was a player for player and a pick for pick type of thing. It wasn't that big a deal.
Just to let you know, the Ravens got a 27th or a 26th pick, and the Chargers got a 27th pick, 27th year.
Right. It's still a pick for pick is what I'm getting at. Just one gets it this year and one gets it next.
Well, there is good news out of Chicago, believe it or not, with the bye week. I know we don't have to submit our injury report till tomorrow because we played Monday. However, good news for the Bears' run defense. Well, a couple things. Designated for return from the IR was Austin Booker and Travis Homer. I don't expect Homer to practice in his window. He'll probably go back to the IR and get released probably at some point. Austin Booker, I expect back. Kyler Gordon will play against the Commanders. So when he's in that nickel corner, he really helps on the run like a certain other nickel corner, let's say in Detroit. Colston Loveland will be back as well. And those are the only two that we know for sure are coming back. But that's really good news for Chicago because we have missed tremendously Kyler Gordon in that nickel corner because, JB, as you can attest, that nickel corner makes a huge difference in that run game. And while we've had decent pass coverage out of our corners, they have not done well on the run, obviously. So getting him back should help that run defense a little bit.
And I got some news out of Carolina. We got the pretty solid second-year receiver from Holy Cross, Jalen Coker, hit his 21-day window today and was able to return to practice. So that is good news. He's a good, solid player.
No, JB.
Go ahead.
No, go ahead. I'll ask JB's question.
Okay, go ahead.
Are they naming? Is Rico staying the starter now that he can Shody run the ball up there?
Who, me?
Yeah, you.
Rico Dowdle? Yeah, because Chuba's hurt. Rico Dowdle's playing this week again, and he wants revenge because he wanted to stay in Dallas.
Now, JB, with the practice window, like I said, like the Bears have two that are in that window now, right? Homer and Booker. If they practice, they don't necessarily automatically come off the IR. They still have to be activated, right? That just means they can practice for the next 21 days. Yeah. So, I was going to say that for Vogel then, because the guy's practicing, that's good. That does not mean he's off the IR because they only get, 7 activations from the IR a season? And so teams need to manage that. So for the Bears, I think Booker will come off the IR, will be elevated, but I don't think Travis Homer will after the 21-day practice window.
More than likely, he'll get waived and then brought back to the practice squad.
Yeah.
And be a call-up guy. And it's something that Brad Holmes has done all 3 years that we've been decent. He's been really good with doing that. The only one we lost, but we got him back, is Trevor Nowoski, who's had way more good games than bad this year in rotation.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, what's
Last
up,
week
Rick?
was an anomaly.
By
Yeah,
the
Rick
way,
Diaz,
Rick,
good to see you.
yep, Rick from Chicago, but not a Bears or a Cubs fan. Got to mention that. Don't confuse
Yes,
it.
not a Bears or Cubs fan.
And Patty, if we lost to the Commanders in back-to-back years on a
With a
Hail
Hail Mary.
Mary, oh my God. I mean, I just wouldn't know what to say. I think, like, having been there at the last one in person, Bears fans and Commander fans alike were in shock. We're in disbelief. We're just like, can we just believe what we just witnessed? If it happened again, yeah, I don't know what would happen. I think that something would break somewhere, you know.
And here's where I'm going to defend that cornerback of ours is getting better. And it's not just comparing him to who had more yards over the past 2 weeks. It's look at the first 3 weeks versus the last 2 weeks. The first 3 weeks, he gave up the most receptions, the highest QBR against, and the most yards at 185 through 3 weeks. The last 2 weeks, it's 5 of 9 for 50 yards and 0 touchdowns. 5 receptions for 9 targets, 0 touchdowns. Oh, yeah, and 2 pass breakups. And those 2 pass breakups were against somebody we consider to be one of the most elite wide receivers in the league in Jamar Chase.
Amen.
Hey, I think guys like Terry and Arnold and Tyreek Stevenson, these are both young players, both in their third year. Both have gotten some pretty raw deals from the media and the fan bases. But if you look at both these guys, where they're at in their career, they're in their third year each, and they're each having really good years. I mean, this is the type of progression you want to see out of guys you draft. But fans will fan, and they look at one play and say, oh, but look, he's a bum. That's one play out of 60 in a game.
Yeah. And the biggest thing that everybody's griping about is that his penalties come at like the worst time. That holding penalty negated a safety. That PI negated a Hutchinson sack.
Is there ever a good time?
There's never a good time to get a free first down to an offense.
Yeah, but there are definitely worse times.
Oh, yeah, there is.
No, you know what it is, though? People, if he did it in the first quarter and they scored a touchdown because of it and they lost the game, people would forget about it because it was in the first quarter. But because it happens in the fourth is the only reason most of them remember it.
He didn't get a penalty in the fourth quarter. He got it in the first and in the second. Seriously. He got it in the first and the second. And here he went out of the game in the fourth quarter. And the reason why I say that is because what happened in the fourth quarter? They scored 21 points on the side where he was.
Yeah.
And I think that's a huge thing because somebody brought that up. He goes, hey, this is something crazy when you look at the DPI of the defense. The Lions were better with carry on the field through those 3 quarters than in the 1 quarter he wasn't.
Yep.
So that's why I'm defending it.
Cool.
Oh, man.
Yeah, he's seeing if the Ken is going to pick the Lions this week. Can't wait to see his pick. All right. And speaking of which, we are going to be getting to the Pick Ems here. Let's bring it up. This week in the NFL on Thursday Night Football, we got the She-Eagles facing off against the not Giants. They look, you might as well call them the midgets right now. They lost to the Saints. Who you got there, Ken, the Packer fan?
You know what? I know I was jokingly predicting Saquon getting injured in week 3 and all that. But if I would have paid attention and actually thought about it for a half a second, this seems like the game. It's MetLife where ACLs and Achilles tendons pop like rubber bands. I got to say, this is when the Madden curse comes into effect. With that being said, even without a Saquon, give me the Eagles beating the Giants.
Yeah, because they still got some decent guys back there in Tank Bixby and then the other young guy.
My guy, Shipley.
They still have an AJ Dillon out there too.
Who?
Exactly.
You mean
the
Eddie
the
Lacy?
guy that used to be called Quadzilla till Derek Barnes stood him up in that game that cost you.
Wait. Which game he got stood up in? There were like 40 of them. I can't remember.
It was on the goal line. You guys had a chance to take the lead to make the playoffs to go 9-8 instead of 8-9.
I was gonna say that sounds like AJ Dillon. I know.
All right. So, is anybody taking the New York Giants to beat the Seagulls this week?
I will. Jackson Dart, baby. He struggled last week against the Saints, but he bounces back on Thursday Night Football. Giants, baby. Screw Philadelphia.
Yeah, I'm gonna take the Eagles.
Die,
too, but
Eagles, die.
Unfortunately, I'm going to take the Eagles, but I'll say this: I think it might be a pretty close game.
He was saying in general, like, who wouldn't take the Eagles?
Yeah, I got that, Will. I was just saying, I think it'll be a pretty close game. I don't think it's going to be a blowout.
All right. Is
I think
anybody else?
I think the Giants win this game.
Do you? Okay, so we got two.
Ooh.
Both of them are AFC guys. I love it. NFC
Even
hates
though
real.
a lot of my fantasy players play on that Eagles fucking team tomorrow night. I hate Thursday night games.
Yep.
Because if your team does shitty, you got to look at that till Sunday. If your team does great, you got to look at that till Sunday.
I love Thursday night. I get to see Carissa Thompson pregame and postgame.
That's the only redeeming value. The only redeeming value of the whole thing.
I love it, James.
Okay, we got Denver traveling to New York. They're both home in the same week. At least they put them on different days for a change. Denver at New York Jets. Who are you taking, Will?
Broncos.
Keegan?
Broncos. Glenn is not. I don't think Glenn has it in him anymore.
Jamie?
I'm actually taking the Jets because I don't think they're going 0-17.
Gotcha.
Wow.
Denver Bear fan.
I'm taking whatever network is on to do a full expose on how they changed the field from Giants on Thursday to Jets on Sunday because that's great production value. Sorry. After that, I mean, you know they're going to do it too.
Oh, absolutely.
Wait.
I mean, that's going to be the lead. The Giants played here Thursday. Watch how they transform that life to beat the Jets in just 48 short hours.
They're playing in Europe in this game.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a 9:30
Oh, they are.
a.m.
Oh, shit.
Oh, well, damn.
I just realized that.
That's a London game. My bad. Damn, there was a time I should have noticed it. Nonetheless, I agree with Jamie. I think the Jets finally get a win.
Adam.
I'm going with Denver.
Ken, the Packer fan. How you doing then, meow?
Oh, not too bad there, Kate City. I got to say, I believe in Bo Nix for this game.
I took Bo Nix as well.
Hey, I have a question, JB, real quick. Are they allowed to go from Giants to Jets in the same day? Like if it was a 1:00 game, do a 4:25, or no way in that?
No.
No, it has to be a primetime game. There has to be at least that 7-hour window because they have to repaint the end zones and the logo in the middle of the field.
That's what I was
And they have to clean the field. They have to clean all the seats and everything else. They can't just let them people sit in seats that are used. They have to clean the stadium.
Yeah, but I mean, you're talking if it's a noon game, an early game, so going to Central Time Zone, let's say they're done by 3:20. The stadium's emptied out by 4.
Not enough time.
Yeah, not enough time. It has to be.
They've actually did it this season. They did it this season. They had a 1:00 game, and then there was an 8:30 p.m. game on a Sunday.
Both at MetLife. Wow, that's impressive.
Both of them were at home.
That's impressive.
So in 5 hours, they were able to
both.
Hey guys, a trade just got announced.
What?
Who?
Jaguars are sending Tyson Campbell, cornerback, for Greg Newsome.
Greg
Yeah,
Newsome,
corner
the
for
defensive end? Oh, corner for corner. Okay. With what teams?
Browns.
Jags and Browns.
Jags and Browns.
Interesting. Thank you.
It is
Keegan.
interesting. That being said, we got The Arizona Pygmies going up against Indiana Jones in a classic jungle matchup.
The Pygmies.
That's perfect.
Wow.
Battle of two former Philadelphia Eagles assistants going up against each other as head coaches. You have Jonathan Gannon of the Cardinals and Shane Steichen of the Colts.
Yeah. So who do you got there, Ken, the Packer fan?
Oh,
Hi.
yeah. Supposedly, the Mighty Midget is questionable, and he may not start this game.
And no James Conner.
Oh, yeah. And
No Trey Thompson.
Danny Dimes has not fallen back to earth, and I don't think this is going to be the week he does it. Give me Danny Dimes on his continued resurgence.
By the way, Kitty Ken, you know why he's questionable is because he's making too many Keebler cookies with them Keebler elf friends of his.
Okay. Adam.
Wow, that didn't land well.
I'm going with the Colts. Jonathan Taylor is going to run.
And Marvin Harrison Jr. won't catch. But anyway.
They're trying to figure out how to make this fucking work.
Yep. Okay, Ken the Bear fan, who you got?
Sorry, I was reading more on this trade. It's actually kind of significant. Yeah, I'm taking Indianapolis.
All right. Jamie.
Indiana Jones keeps rolling the Colts.
Keegan.
You know, I am surprised Jonathan Gannon is coaching this game. I'm taking Indy.
Well, he got fined also.
Well,
Indy.
I took Indy as well. LA Rams at Baltimore. Is anybody picking Baltimore to beat the Rams with that defense?
Nope.
Clean
Nope.
sweep.
Okay.
I think this is a fluke. I think the Ravens are going to win this game. I do.
Oh,
Oh no. Oh, it is. It is the whole 3 time zone thing on the early game. For some reason, teams that
Yeah, it
travel
doesn't
3 time
affect
zones.
Stafford, it seems. Stafford, I mean,
'Cause he was the Lion.
to me,
He's
Stafford
just-
seems to be immune to that rule.
All right. So we're all taking LA on that one, except for Adam. He took the Ravens, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
I did.
Ooh. Motown Mitch agrees with you. He says Ravens
I don't
get
think
right.
they get right. I
choking
just
a
think they get
classic
lucky.
Stafford way.
I don't think they get right. I just think they get lucky.
3 pick sixes because Marlon Humphreys gets to play this week.
Right.
You never see Matthew Stafford make that many mistakes.
Hey,
Yes,
by
you
the
did.
way, have you seen the injury report for the Ravens?
Oh, it's
It's
bad.
massive.
It's terrible.
It is. It is. I looked at it today.
Yeah, that's what I'm asking Adam. Like, you might want to reconsider that. Look at that injury report
Oh,
and then make your
We'll
pick.
hold off on the Pittsburgh game and skip to the San Francisco at Tampa Bay game. Who you got there, Will?
The Baconeers.
Keegan?
I'm taking the Tampon Bay.
Jamie? Oh, he's not at
He's gone. He's
Yep.
pulling a John Cena.
You can't see me. Ken the Bear fan.
Jimmy Baker. Let Baker cook.
Adam.
And then Buka, well, let me add to that. And then Buka will have at least one more touchdown.
I think I
Adam?
took Tampa. I think I took Tampa in my preseason. I'm going to stick with Tampa.
Okay. Ken the Packer fan.
Give me our old division rival that got ejected out. Give me Tampa.
There. That's better. I got you moved up in the thing so it doesn't look awkward because it was weird. All right. I took Tampon Bay as well. We got the Sea Chickens at, what are they, 3-2 now, going to face the 4-1 Jacksonville Jaguars?
Yep.
I'm taking the
Ken.
Seahawks.
All right. Ken, the Packer fan, I mean.
You know what? Give me Jacksonville to ride the high.
Ken the Bear fan.
Duval.
Oh, of course you were going to pick them. You're coaching the team.
No, you know. Now, if I can only get that paycheck.
Okay,
He does
Jamie.
kind of look like Cohen.
Duval, keep the Leon Cohen magic going and give me Jacksonville over the Seahawks.
And what about 49ers versus Buccaneers?
Give me the BUCS Bucks.
All right. Keegan, who do you got between Seattle and Jacksonville?
Surprisingly, I'm going to take Seattle. I think Sunshine Lawrence is going to get back to his old playing days.
I have
Not play great.
Okay. Will.
Duval.
Oh, that was weak.
That was weak.
Well, I can understand the weakness because, I mean, look, at the Sea Chickens are better on the road. What's the, since their head coach took over, were they like 10-2 on the road since he took over as head coach? Some stupid number like that.
9 and 3.
I think you're reading that. They're just to let you know, the Seahawks have won almost every game traveling from west to east.
Yeah. That is an interesting fact, but it's going to end in Jacksonville. Sorry, JB.
There's no way.
Who you got, JB?
I took Jacksonville. I'm riding the high. Hey, let's go.
Kids are all kissing Dylan's ass.
Now, both these teams lost in epic fashions last week. We got the LA Chargers versus the ferocious aquatic sea mammals that can't bite anybody. But who are you taking in this one, Will?
Go Chargers.
Keegan?
Miami lost to Carolina. Like, what the hell? I'm taking Chargers.
Hey, we're pretty decent.
Yeah. That's your second win of the season, and it's been against two shitty teams. I don't want to hear it.
True.
Oh, wait, no. Well, Atlanta looks shitty on paper.
Yeah.
All right,
Atlanta
who you
never got
got?
off the plane last week.
Who you got, Jamie? Chargers or the Dolphins?
Go Chargers, go. Hopefully Miami fires Poindexter McDaniels, their head coach.
Get the Bear.
You know, McDaniels, he is on the hot seat. There's talk about him and their GM. They've played a little bit better last, but here's the thing, like, this should be an easy one. We should all be able to say Chargers, but the last 2 weeks, the Chargers have not looked like the Chargers.
But you know why?
Why?
Guess who they lost in that game to a high ankle sprain?
Hampton, right?
O'Marion Hampton.
Well, Hampton's out, and then they've lost Joe Alt. They've lost. I mean, I want to say Chargers in confidence. I'm going to say Chargers, but not in confidence.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Adam, who do you got in this game?
I'm going Chargers, and I'm saying Haskins has the big game.
And the Packer fan.
You know what? I'm going to say the slide continues. Give me the South Beach powder connoisseur.
Yes.
Okay, which slide? They both have slides.
I chose the ferocious aquatic sea mammals as well because they've got nobody that can block the blind side or the front side.
That's exactly what I think too.
Oh, jeez.
He's going to be violated before the end of the second quarter.
Or he gets concussed before the second quarter.
And then we got two of the. Now we got
a helmet like Romeo Dobbs.
Now we got two of the crappier teams in the NFL to talk about. The Tennessee Titans travel to face off the Las Vegas Raiders, where it looks like only Ashton Genty can run it home. I'll say that now. Who you taking?
Who?
Ken the Packer fan.
Oh, man. Again, I hate to make the same reference to South Park, but again, it's between a giant douche and a turd sandwich. Man, give me the giant douche in this one with Tennessee. I don't trust Geno not to throw the game away.
You taking the Raiders or you taking the Titans?
He took the Titans.
Titans.
Okay, Titans. Okay,
It's
let's
taking
hear what
Cam
you
Moore
say,
to get
Adam.
another lucky deflection with Tyler Lockett covering in the end zone.
What did you say? Who wins?
he took the Titans. Okay, Ken the Bear fan.
You know what? Gino is God. He's been trashed, but that's why they're going to run with Genty. And you know what? Max Crosby he's Max Crosby. I'm going with the Raiders.
Jamie.
The Raiders.
All right. Did
anyone get what the Niners offered the Raiders today for Max?
No.
All
I heard was they were talking. I didn't know there was an actual offer.
I'm gonna take the better O line, and plus they're getting Spears back. I'm gonna take the Titans.
Wheel.
Raiders.
BCP. Oh, you took the Raiders? I took the Raiders as well. Oh, and this one is another tale of two teams. We got the 1-win New Orleans Saints versus the Patriots, who just came off probably the biggest win since their last Super Bowl.
Yep.
Over the Bills. Who you got there, Will?
Patriots. I know Rattler won his last game, and I don't like him, so I'm going with the Patriots because, yeah.
Keep that divisional hate real. I love it. All right, Keegan.
I'm taking the Patriots, and I'm calling next week Rattler gets benched for Shaw.
I agree 100% with that, Keegan.
All right. Jamie.
I'm picking the upset. Give me the Aints.
Of course, you would say that.
Hot take.
Divisional hate
Also.
Is Alvin Kamara going to get traded to the Chiefs?
That would probably be the best fit for him. He would be the right change of pace back to Kareem Hunt ain't getting it done. But anyways, Ken the Bear fan.
Yeah, give me New England, and then Bears fans can yep more about how Alvin Kamara is going to be a Bear, which is never going to happen.
The Aints are at home, Mitch. All right. Adam.
I'm going Patriots.
Ken, the Packer fan.
Yeah, I'm going Patriots. Like I predicted in the beginning of the season, they're going to be the number 2 team in that division and maybe get a wild card spot. So this will be another victory for them.
I chose the Patriots as well. Oh, boy. We got to skip 2 games because both of the night games on Sunday night involve our team.
Yeah,
Actually, all the games. Last 4,
yeah.
We could go back up to the first game we missed then.
Yep.
Cleveland at Pittsburgh. We're going to start with Ken and wrap around to Adam, and I'll go last after Adam. Ken?
I'm assuming by Ken you mean the bearded Ken.
Yes, I do.
All right. This is going to be another Aaron Rodgers game where he does just enough to win, even though I do think there's going to be a decent amount of sacks. I don't think he's going to get beat the hell up, but give me 2 to 3 sacks on Rodgers, but Rodgers pulls it out.
That's what Danica said, too. Well,
okay, Rodgers goes full Brett Favre and pulls it out.
And JB, she was the man in the relationship, right?
Yep.
You seem excited about that, Will.
Yeah, I saw his butt chin pucker. All right, Will, who you got?
That was a good one. That was a really good one. Pittsburgh. I do expect Garrett to get some sacks, and maybe I like their rookie Carson Schlesinger or whatever. But Pittsburgh.
All right, Keegan.
I'm taking the upset. I'm taking Cleveland. I think Gilbert's got a groove, And Garrett's going to get sacks.
You're going Cleveland?
Yeah.
All right. Jamie, who you got?
Give me the Browns. I believe in Dylan Gabriel, not to be a Pro Bowl quarterback, but just to be the right guy for Cleveland that's serviceable, that can play the position and win games for him and just don't make mistakes.
I was high on Dylan coming out of college. I'm not going to lie.
Same here.
Ken the Bear fan.
Yeah, I mean, give me Pittsburgh's defense. Ken went with Rodgers doing enough. Look at this Pittsburgh defense. We know they're good. They haven't really shown up this year. They just had the bye week. They show up this week. They're going to force 3 or 4 turnovers. This one's Pittsburgh all days long destroying. I'm not going to say it's going to be a close game. They are going to destroy Cleveland.
So you're saying is they're going to make Cleveland not even part of Ohio anymore?
Yeah, pretty much.
All right. Adam, your team. Or the other.
You got to take the Steelers. You know, they're 25-6 under Tomlin against rookie quarterbacks. That number scares me a little bit, but I'm still taking Pittsburgh, even though I did see something today that said Aaron Rodgers is one of the worst quarterbacks in the league. Did anyone else read that? Did anyone else catch that?
Yeah, I think they said he's ranked 27th this year, right? Which would make
I
him
don't know. Him at 11.
But
PFF at 11. We're not talking about PFF. We're talking about passer rating and QBR.
I would really love to see Will Howard come back soon. But he's winning games, so that's all that counts. You know, they just brought him in there to pay him a lot of money to manage games, not really win games, unless you're playing the Jets and you get 4 lucky touchdowns.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm taking the Steelers. I just can't see them losing this game, but in the back of my mind, I could always see them losing this game because they're supposed to win. We seem to not always show up against these teams.
All right. I took Pittsburgh as well. I don't trust Cleveland. All right. Next up, we got the Cowgirls facing off against those shitty Pampers.
Hey.
I told you I'm going to keep calling the Pampers till they're not full of shit.
True.
So who you got there, Adam?
I'm going to take the Cowboys here.
All right. Ken the Packer fan.
Yeah, give me the Cowboys in this. Dak is a regular season quarterback. It's still the regular season. The last time I checked, he's going to put up some numbers.
All right. Ken the Bear fan.
Yeah, I'm going to go with the amount of stars this game is going to get for watching it, which is 1 star, the rating system. So give me the rating system, the Cowboys.
Jamie.
How about them Cowboys? I actually think part of the reason why you say Dak's a regular season quarterback, but he can't get it done in the playoffs, I think that changes this year because part of Dak's problem was their run defense was so bad under Micah Parsons that their offense was sitting on the field and wouldn't give Dak a lot of opportunities. But I'm gonna say the Cowboys win this game, and I think they could end up being a better playoff team because because their run defense is a lot better enough to be able to give Dak more snaps.
All right, Keegan.
Ken can attest to this. I was questioning this game, but I still gotta take the cheerleaders.
Will, are you voting for or against your team?
I'm going against my team.
A real fan.
I'm a real
He
fan.
didn't even have to squeeze his cheek to get the shit out on that one. He just spit it right out there, Cowgirls. I, on the other hand, I don't know why.
Just want to say what's up, Brock. How you doing?
I took Carolina.
Wow, JB's got more faith in his team than Will does.
Rigo Daddle's not going to run for 200 yards, even though I'd love it on my fantasy lineup.
We're going to start where we ended at there because it's your team on the docket. Bengals go to Lambeau Field. Who you got, Will?
Hey, Ken. Kitty Ken. I got the Green Bay Packers winning by 17 plus.
I'll take that.
Keegan.
All I know, Jamar Chase better have a touchdown. After that, I don't care. I'm taking the Packets.
Ron Minarski, a guy after my own heart. All right, Jamie Malloy, who are you taking? Is he there? No, he's not there. Ken the Bear fan.
The rational brain says the Packers after the bye. But being a Bears fan in this division, FTP, let's go Joe Flacco. Get it done, my friend. Be the first quarterback in NFL history to beat the same team twice in one season as a starting quarterback for not one, but two starting teams from Ohio. I doubt it's going to happen. I'm going to take it anyways. That's my upset. That's going to be my upset special of the week.
All right. Adam, who you got?
I'm going Green Bay. But I do think Flacco does find a connection towards the end of the game, getting the feel for it with these receivers.
All right. Hey, James, before I can get Michael to do the recap of everything we picked so far, I'm going to ask you, Jamie, who you got? Bengals at Green Bay.
Give me the Packers.
All right. All right, Mike Johnson, I'll start at the top and work our way down to where we're at right now. Okay, you ready?
Maybe we didn't get your pick yet.
I do mine after Ken the Packer fan. I'm letting him get caught up.
Oh, okay. All right, tracking.
Yep. Philadelphia at New York. Who you got, Mike?
Philly.
All right. Denver at New York Jets.
Denver.
Arizona at Indy.
Indy.
LA Rams at Baltimore.
Rams.
Browns at Steelers.
Steelers.
49ers at Tampa Bay.
Tampa.
Seattle at Jacksonville.
Seattle.
Chargers at Miami.
Chargers.
Oh, Ron Winarski. I got to get that in here. Where's it at? Who's that coming down the track? It's the mean machine in green and gold. Ain't nothing finer in the land than big hunk of cheese in the head. Give me the Bengals. Okay, that threw me off. We left off at Chargers at Miami, right?
Yeah, Chargers.
Dallas at Carolina.
I'm taking Carolina in an upset.
Amen. All right, I'm not alone. Tennessee at the Raiders.
Jesus.
I said the same thing.
Tennessee.
I'm not alone.
New England at New Orleans.
There are a lot of bad games this weekend.
All right, and now you get you caught up. Bengals at Green Bay.
Bengals.
All right. I see the NFC North hate is real in this chat. All right. Kitty Ken, tell us who you got. Meow.
Oh, well, Caged Kitty, if you think I'm picking anywhere besides Green Bay, you haven't been paying attention all these years. I'm taking Green Bay to absolutely smoke Cincinnati. You got to finally get right now that you're starting to get offensive linemen back healthy. It's always a huge bonus. Give me Green Bay to go 40-17.
Jesus Christ, whatever.
All right. Yeah, let me just double check. I think I might have been sick when I did this one. Okay, yeah, I took a Packers.
Throw it up, JD. Throw it up.
I can't see the German Bugan behind the screen.
I don't think we got that.
Here, let me help you for a second. I got the
Hey, JB, hold on a second before you throw the schedule back up. The only
Okay.
reason they're taking the Packers is because how do you miss this guy?
Oh
Ken's
wow,
just,
28 to
Ken's
nothing.
just
The
mad
Bungles.
that that's the one helmet he can't add to his collection.
It would take up the whole case, man. I don't think there's a case big enough for it.
What are you talking about?
I
That
feel
would
like
take up
looking
the
at
whole.
NFL Blitz when he's on the
I
field,
can't
man.
tell if that's a helmet or
You know
a
what
hot
that
air
is?
balloon.
Wait, do you
The
remember the old?
Guardian cap.
Look
Okay,
at
wait. You remember the old 2K5? The last year the ESPN actually had a game. That's
Mhm.
the big head. The big head mode.
You can see
Yeah.
Romeo Dobbs from the moon. That's how big the helmet is.
How many games we got left, JB?
2.
Here,
Three.
I'll lend JB a hand here. Here we go. There's the schedule.
All right, thank you. Next up, we're gonna skip to Jamie's game. Buffalo at Atlanta. Okay, wait. I'm gonna make this real simple. Is anybody taking Atlanta to beat the Bills?
No.
Nope.
We know the Bills are beatable, though.
Yeah, they're beatable, but the Patriots do
Atlanta.
something that the Atlanta hasn't done well all year, and that's defense. They had one good game, and that was versus the Queens.
Yeah, nobody's picked.
I don't get mad at me. It's the truth. They had one good defensive game, and it was against your Vikings.
Who?
Atlanta.
Falcons.
Out.
He can't even argue with it. Okay, so is anybody picking the Atlanta Falcons over the Bills?
No.
Nope.
Okay. Next up, it's the one that Ken, the Bear fan, has been waiting to pick all day, and he gets to go last. Mike Johnson, who you got? The Bears or the Foreskins?
You even have to ask me this question?
Yes.
We're taking the Washington Redskins by 34.
Okay.
Oh my goodness.
You can't. It can't be 34. They're gonna fall into that prevent defense, and Caleb Williams is gonna look like a fucking genius.
All right. Ken the Bear fan, or Ken the Packer fan, who do you got?
Oh, man. You know, I hate to do this. Wait, no, I'm lying.
No, you don't.
I will drive
I'm
to New
totally-
York
I'm
and shave
totally
your head
lying
off
here.
myself.
Give me a replay of last year and Jaden Daniels throwing another Hail Mary, not because he has to do it to win this game, but this one's just to rub it in. Give me Washington.
All right. Adam, who you got?
I'm taking the Washington Commanders.
Will.
HTTR.
Uh-oh. Hail to the Redskins. Keegan.
You're not gonna like me, Ken. I'm gonna take Foreskins by 21.
That's what I'm talking about, Deegan.
Wow.
I do too.
They beat him by 1 last year. I will say that. But
Yeah,
anyway,
drugs must be cheap this year.
Jamie, who you got?
The Bears, and they get a Hail Mary on Washington in Washington this year as revenge for last year.
Ken likes you. Ken the Bear fan. Who you got? Do I got to ask?
Well, so I mean, Jamie, I think that would just be insanely just crazy if that's the way this year's played out, and some poetic justice maybe. Here's the thing: the Bears had the 4th ranked pass protection in the league, and they're getting another weapon back in Colston. Look, this is going to be a good game. I think the Commanders, as much as I like the Redskins, I should say, they're not as good right now as they were at certain points last year. It's going to be a good game, but I'm going to take the Bears on national TV again in D.C. because we can only seem to play them in D.C. Out of the last 5 meetings, 4 have been in D.C., and all of them are nationally televised games. Go figure. But, yeah, HTTB. Hail to the Bears.
Hail to Pitt.
All right. I went with the mighty foreskins, because when you put enough of them together, you rub it, it becomes a suitcase.
Wow.
Last but not least, we have the Lions going to Arrowhead to face off against Chief Frogthroat and the Chiefs. Who you got there, Will?
I got the Lions.
Keegan?
They rolling.
Team Swifty, better watch your head. Everyone's coming at you. I'm taking Lions.
Jamie?
One pride, baby, the Lions.
Bing, bing.
You know what? I mean, Travis is so busy telling his brother how the song "Wood" on the new album is all about him that they're not even thinking about football down there in Kansas City. Now, Kansas City, this one's not even gonna be close. I'm going to take the Lions in a rout.
And Josh McNally gives us the update. The Blue Jays have beat the Yankees.
Yeah, I wasn't going to say
Wah,
anything.
wah, wah, wah.
Jeremy, did Detroit lose earlier today? I didn't look.
No, we
No, they
won
won.
9-3. It goes to Seattle for the deciding game. Adam.
I'm taking the Chiefs this time.
Out.
No, we don't do that. Stop it.
We get Rasheed
And
Rice
the
back this
Packer
week.
fan. And remember, the host of this show actually picked your team.
Yes,
Oh, Jesus.
yes, but this one is especially for Mitch.
Oh, boy.
Oh yeah, buddy. I didn't forget about the Bengals one, and you wanted to see my pick, and I mean, who would I be not to deliver for you? Give me Chief Frogthroat to be so pissed off of getting outshined by the dynamic couple out in Jacksonville. Give me the Chiefs to beat Detroit and be by 4 points.
That's funny because I'm going to tell you what my prediction was in my article here shortly. All right, Mike Johnson. What do you think's going to happen there in Arrowhead?
So I think the Chiefs are coming out with vengeance. I think it's going to be a shootout, but ultimately, unfortunately, JB, I'm taking the Chiefs 37-34.
I don't think it'll be quite that high scoring, but I'm waiting for my thing to load because I have to remember what I wrote down because I wrote it this morning and it's been a long day.
That's what happens when you use ChatGPT. Never mind.
I said it's a game of inches. If it goes right, the Lions 30, the Chiefs 27. If it's a game of so close, the Lions 24, the Chiefs 28. But I'm picking the Lions, baby.
Ooh. Over under is 52.5.
I'd be betting the over in this game.
I've got to run, guys. Y'all have a good night.
Thank you,
Will, are you mad? Are you mad at the Yankees loss, bro?
Yes.
You should be used to that shit being a fucking, Carolina fan. It's all good.
Yeah.
I still love you, bro.
Good night. Yeah, love you guys. Good night.
Good night.
See you well.
Yep. Have a good night, Will. All right. I'm gonna.
All right, Will.
Will's going to take a cold shower and cry with a beer.
There we go. Yep. Maybe a glass of Chardonnay so he can pitch better.
Where'd everybody go? Where'd JB go? Oh, there he is.
I'm right here.
He's playing peekaboo.
Can't hear you, bro.
Can't hear me.
No, can't hear you.
I hear you, JB.
I can hear you
Okay,
too.
good. I was like, it's a you issue.
Yeah.
Here, let me see if I can get this again. No, it's working. Everybody else says it's working. There. Can you hear me now?
Good.
Oh, you like me now?
No, JB, do you hear me?
What's going on here?
Do you hear me,
I don't
Mike?
know. I hear you.
I can hear everyone.
Yeah,
Who can't we hear?
Yeah, Mike, it's got to be on your
I can't
end.
hear JB. I can hear you.
Oh, that's weird.
Vikings fans, I tell you.
Lions
being
don't
a
have
Bears
Stevie
fan.
in the house, not named Robertson. It's going to be a tough one. Lions 38, Chef 34. He's going
All
with a
right. Well, if y'all can hear
72-point
me,
game.
I'm cooking burgers. I love y'all. I will see you next week.
All right, we'll see.
OH,
Sucks.
Hey, isn't that Snickers commercial's got to be one of the all-time most memorable football commercials out there. Great googly moogly.
Yeah.
I bought
Hey,
5
what?
Ohio State jerseys when I was up there for the game, so I will be sporting one next week when I come on.
Oh,
And
God.
if they lose,
Stay off
what's going to
camera.
happen?
You saw what's going to happen.
I'm going to tell him no college jerseys allowed on an NFL show. That being said, it's about time I let everybody talk about where they're from. I'm going to start with you, Adam.
I'm from right now I grew up in Pittsburgh, but right now I'm about 25 minutes out of Pittsburgh.
As if we're closing the show, sir. How can people get a hold of you?
Oh, we're ending the show. Oh,
Adam's coming straight out of low cash.
motherfuckers! Isn't it easier to say, how do we get a hold of you, not where you're from?
Well, yeah, where you're from. Where do you podcast from?
What the fuck?
Yeah,
Anyway,
you
oh shit! At Driving to the Top Productions, you can get me there on YouTube. Hit the subscribe button. Obviously, let's grow the channel, guys. You can get me over at Driving to the Top on Twitter. Also at Sports Talking It on the handle right there. That's my main account. That's where I really am all the time, usually, sometimes. But I did today go over to Driving to the Top. So, but yeah, that's where you can find me. You can also find me on Tuesday nights open mic, and then Wednesday, if Rich is out of action, I'm over here with you guys. I love it. If Rich is back, which he says he'll be good to go next week, but we'll see about the medication. Just let everyone know, Rich was really chopped up today, he said. I don't know what that meant, but I guess that meant we used to just call it fucked up, but now I guess they call it chopped up.
So right now, my record with the Pick Ems, before I get on to the next one, is 44-32. So not bad, not good.
You're over 500, unlike Tomlin in the playoffs.
All right, Ken, the Packer fan. How can people find you doing these podcasts?
You can find me all over the Huddle Sports Network. You can find me doing multiple daily shows. One with my partner in crime up here in the corner, the other Ken, which is Ken and Ken in the Morning, which you can find at 11 Eastern or 10 Central. Then you have Packer Backer Boys every Friday night at 8 Eastern and 7 Central. And for my personal page, you can find me on Facebook for Packer Backer News. And then my last daily show of the Daily Huddle, you can find at 1 p.m. Eastern or noon Central. Yeah. And then it's all over Facebook, YouTube under Huddle Sports, Bill the Packer Fan, all that good stuff.
Awesome. Ken, the Bear fan. Follow your partner.
As Yinzer would say, you can find me with that jackwagon who just talked every morning. I'm Ken and Ken in the morning. I got to give a shout to Yinzer, who's always around. You can get me at Ken the Bear Fan on X, at Ken the Bear Fan on YouTube as well for all those shows. You can catch me everywhere you catch JB, because we basically send to each other stuff all the time. So you can get me on Kneecap Biting. You can get me on X. Wednesday night, 7 p.m. Central, 8 East, we have House Hall. Sunday morning pregame, 11 a.m. Central, noon on the East. Of course, you can catch me with Driving to the Top Productions on Tuesday night for their open mic with JB and the crew over there. Have I forgotten anything? Nope, that's about it. But don't forget, tomorrow morning you can catch me with Ken, and hopefully Friday you'll see a little JB action on the morning show.
Yeah, Friday I'll be there.
Perfect.
Keegan, tell
You
everybody
can
where they find you.
You can find me here.
That's my guy. And now for the best closing statement as I take a nap, Jamie Malloy.
Right, you guys can follow me, yours truly, at Bill's Chat 1, at Bill's Mafia Chat, and also at Jamie Malloy, the unbiased journalist, at DJ Dog Tags on X, theforkball.com, where you can at theforkball.com, where you can find me, where I write about all stories. You guys, you can also follow me every Tuesday night on 8:00 p.m. on Driving to the Top Productions, where me and Joe Dalio do our Buffalo Sports Conversation podcast. We just did season 3, episode 7 last night, so you can check that out on YouTube. And then every Tuesday nights at 9:00 p.m., we stay on Driving to the Top Productions, where me, Ken, Jeremy, and Adam and the crew over there, we do our open sports mic night. You can catch that on YouTube on Driving to the Top Productions. And every Wednesday night, you can catch me, Jeremy, and the boys at Huddle Sports Network on NFL Roundtable Talks. And then every Thursday night, starting next March, we're going to be doing season 3 of the 2026 NFL season with me, Adam, Jeremy, and Marcus over from Driving the Top Productions. So thank you guys very much for listening. Don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel, or don't forget to catch us on Roku TV and Amazon Fire Stick and YouTube and Facebook. And don't forget to like, comment, ring the bell for notifications. And for Jeremy, for Smokin' Jeremy, Ken the Bearded Packers fan, and Ken the Business, and all of us at Huddle Sports Network. I'm Jamie Malloy, and this has been another episode of NFL Roundtable Talks here on the Huddle Sports Network. We'll see you next week, folks. Good night, everybody.
There's only one thing you forgot to say, which was ring the bell.
Ding, ding, ding. Hit those likes, hit those subscribes.
Yeah.
They help us all.
Hit the like, hit the shares, get them out to any page that you follow. I don't care what team you follow. I am willing to do an Ask the Host Day when there's no news. They've all seen me do it, and I do address the chat if you ask a legit football question. I also address the chat if you're a total asshole, too. But anyways.
Yeah, I was going to say, I don't mind a good troll on Packer Backer Boys.
Yep. No, but I'm talking about the guys that go on the personal level.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, fuck. I forgot. 30 years ago today, I forgot that Mark Brunell was trying to run through Greg Lloyd.
Yeah, that was a bad day for him. That being said, try every day to be a better person than you were the day before. That's the only way to make the world a better place. It starts right here. Much love to everybody in the chat. And we are
This is a Huddle Sports Network broadcast. You can find us on Roku TV, Amazon Fire TV, Facebook, and of course YouTube. Get all your NFL news here first.